Wedding season is now. One of the best gifts that we can give new couples is a lesson in money and marriage.
Yeah, we know finances are one of the leading causes of divorce, so it's important to start your marriage on the right financial foot. That's why we have certified financial planner Tony Drake with wealthwisconsin.com. He's here with what some couples need to do to talk about this. They used to say, you know, love and marriage, but it's really money and marriage, isn't it?
It really is. You know, Fish has finally given us these beautiful forecasts. It means it's wedding season here in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, it's the #1 cause for divorce. So I think it's important to start off on the right foot. Biggest thing is to work on it together. You can't keep anybody in the dark. You have to come at it as a team and keep everybody in the know.
So how do you find financial harmony in the relationship? Like, well, what do you do?
I think there's a couple steps we look at. The first thing is really creating a partnership there, having both people involved. It's pretty common when we deal with our clients that one of the two says, hey, I deal with the finances, I'm better at that. We always say that's no problem, but I always want to make sure that the other spouse is involved so they're in the light and know what's going on.
But as you know, with a lot of couples today, both work. So how do you look at your money, my money, our money? What is it?
I really recommend that we keep money together. And I recommend to my folks that at least once a month, if you can't do once a month, once a quarter, schedule a financial meeting together. Sounds a little funny to schedule with your spouse, but sit down, talk about what's going on. That's
you
right.
have a glass of wine while you go over all of
That's
it.
right, absolutely. And you know, it's good to have some a fun account too, is what I call it. Maybe you set a limit. I don't know if it's 500 or you set a limit together, but then that way you don't feel trapped or controlled by the money. You have some money you can spend whenever you want. You don't have to worry about asking for permission.
One of the points is ensure equal access.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people, if you get into this is my money, this is your money, you have one that's making more than another individual, isn't that friction there too?
It's a big friction. So that's why we really want to make sure everybody has the usernames, passwords to all the accounts, has access to them. Again, typically someone's going to pay the bills more than others, but you know, have that monthly meeting or at least a quarterly meeting to update your spouse on what's going on.
Well, the other thing too about knowing where all the money is, and I was making fun of the Dow's because I know it's in record territory today, but people have 401ks, their retirements. Both couples need to know about that, because if something were to happen to one couple, you'd want to know sort of where the money is, where are the accounts, what do we have, and how do we pay the bills. So even if you're not in charge of it, you should know about it, right?
Absolutely. There's some great tools nowadays. You can get it right on your smartphone or from the computer, like mint.com. There's several of them out there. It'll pull all your accounts into one login. So with a simple login, you can see where everything is and know exactly what you have.
Last minute, is it too late?
Never too late.
So if you haven't started
Never
this
too
and you've
late.
been married 10 years?
Yeah, I hope you're not in. I hope none of the viewers are in a relationship where they're trapped financially or not in the dark. But if you are, start talking about it. Open up the communication. It'll make a big difference.
Communication, always the key point there. If you got a question for our experts, email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. The number is right there. Tony, we appreciate the insight. Good stuff.
You.